let's get on to the news. All right, so I saw this, and I haven't read the article yet, but I saw the headline. The headline says, Wisconsin teachers put on administrative leave after asking students how they would punish slaves. So I guess this is how we introduce Black History Month in America. We ask, like, fucking third graders how they would punish a slave. Let's read. So, teachers at a Wisconsin middle school have been placed on administrative leave after an unapproved lesson about slavery upset families. Sixth graders at Patrick Marsh Middle School in Sun Prairie, Wisconsin, received an assignment about ancient Mesopotamia that asked a question about how a slave should be treated. The school's principal said in a letter to the students on Monday, "A slave stands before you. This slave has disrespected his master by telling him, 'You are not my master.' How will you punish the slave?" the assignment read, according to a parent who shared a photo on her Facebook page. The punishment, ? According to Hammurabi's code, put to death, the assignment read. So it's not like, trying to say, or try to yeah, if you see a slave, how do you punish them? And then it's like, oh, well, we shouldn't punish them. We should free slaves and slavery is wrong. No, it's like, oh yeah, no, you should put them to death. It's like, what? The question was related to the Code of Hammurabi, a code of the law that set punishments and fines in the ancient region of Mesopotamia. Sun Prairie Area School District apologized in a letter sent to all families in the district on February 1st, okay? Now, again, you can teach people about slavery and the horrors of slavery. I have no problem with that. But, this whole idea of, saying, oh, yeah, how would you punish the slave? I mean, I'm sorry. It's just really, really bad. It's just not a good... It's no good. I mean, Jesus. We are writing today to apologize for a grave error in judgment that occurred during 6th grade social studies. 6th grade, okay, not 3rd grade. Instruction at Patrick Marsh Middle School. The district wrote in a letter, "A small group of our teachers developed and used an activity that was neither racially conscious nor aligned to our district mission, vision, values, curriculum, or district equity statement. The district stopped instruction of the lesson and is investigating the incident," it said in the letter. The teachers involved in the lesson have been placed on administrative leave, the district wrote. I don't necessarily have a problem with administrative leave for the teachers here, provided that they actually realize what the problem was and they spend that administrative leave actually growing and educating themselves as better people. But again, I don't know how you can verify that. So I am no problem with that, as long as it's verifiable that these people know what they did was wrong, why it was wrong, and what they can do better, and they spend that time educating themselves. Again, now, would I rather just have another teacher replace them instantly? Sure. But, again, given the current situation that we're in with the pandemic and, not that many people are becoming teachers nowadays, that's what I mean, is I would prefer a teacher over no teacher, but, it's a little bit of an awkward situation here. In our preliminary findings, we have determined the lesson was not part of our district curriculum and therefore no students should participate in or complete the assignment, the letter read. The staff issued a direct apology to the students in the class and their families. The timing of the assignment rubbed salt in the collective wound of African American families in the district. It was sent to students on the first day of Black History Month. And you can read, this is just people responding to that. But again, America's got a huge problem when it comes to education. It's a huge fucking problem. Again, one of the classic ways that sees how, elementary schools, in schools lie to you is, why do they always use black and white photos of Martin Luther King Jr.? Right? To make you think, oh, that was a long, long time ago. There's fucking, thousands of color photos of Martin Luther King Jr., right? But they use black and white photos. Oh, it was a long time ago. We fixed racism. That's what I was taught in school. 18, 17 years ago. But it's just, it's bizarre. It's just, again, it's bizarre that, none of these people just know anything about this shit. They just have no understanding whatsoever of the world around them. It's it's strange. It's strange. And these are the people educating our children. Right? And this is what happens, when you have, an education system that for the last 40, 50 years has been, you don't learn how to educate students on critical thinking or how to read a book properly, or how to grasp words properly, or how to understand, like media literacy or something. They teach children a set of facts, and then they test them on those facts. And those facts might not even be true. It's just they treat them as a set of facts, and then you get tested on them, and then you find out 30 years later, oh shit, I was just lied to. You know what I mean? It's bizarre. It's bizarre, and it's disgusting, and there needs to be more action besides just putting this person on administrative leave. They need to re-educate this person. This is a teacher. This isn't like some random person. This teacher needs to maybe have their license suspended or whatever and go through some mandatory classes on sensitivity training and all that other shit in order to become a teacher. Like, once again, that's my remedy on that situation. And I've got a smudge on my glasses, so I'm going to go ahead and fix that. I cannot see the chat room. I see that people are chatting. I see new messages popping up, but I cannot see the chat room.